Good morning, everybody. Today is February 20th, 2024, and we had a long weekend. We had President's Day, and we're gonna see what we have for today. So, let me just pull up the chart here. You guys see the chart there? Yeah. Okay, so we have this low volume area that has been acting as support, and now we're going back and forth during the overnight session. It's getting a little volatile right now. I've been seeing we've been bouncing around 10 points back and forth. So what I'm looking at is we had 2 days up here. We were imbalanced. Then we had this short session from Sunday night through President's Day, a short few hours of trading. Nothing happened. Then we opened on Monday night, and then we sold all the way down to 94 and a quarter. Now this is a buy zone for me, so I'm looking at how the market is reacting. So we had some we have a little bit of excess here, and it's been trying to come down lower, but it hasn't been able to hold below 5,000 for much. And given the fact that we have inventory 100% short, meaning that from the close from Friday, right? Actually, the close from Friday, I think it's down here at 5019.75, right? Around here. So we have the close, and from that close, yeah, we did have this session up here, but most of the trading happened below that. So we're opening with a true gap outside of this range, and usually what we do get is a correction towards the previous settlement, and weekly settlements are a little stronger. Now, I don't know how, I think because of the holiday, I don't know how this is going to be treated, because it's a little different. I'm not sure, honestly, how to look at it, but I'm going to be looking at this area for an initial correction into this area, correction of inventory. So if we close this gap to the Friday's low, I'm gonna look to see if we keep getting inside the range and then retest this other side of the range, right? Because this is the lower distribution of the range that we've been trading at. So I'm gonna see if we get to 50.32 again, and then breaking above, then I will target this 50.42 that is the high volume node. Or if we fill the gap and then start pulling back again and attempt to break the 5,000 again. Now, if at the open that doesn't happen, that's gonna give me a clue that there's still strong sellers from the overnight session that are holding this market down, and then I'm gonna look for a break below the overnight low, like taking this excess low, and then start traveling down the lower distribution that from previous weeks, and then target this area, the 49.67-68. Now, once we get here, because we came from this side of the range, now I'm going to be looking at, okay, do we bounce here and come back above, or do we travel all the way to the other side of the range, which is where the previous week's low is at 49.38. Now this is, I should delete this, but so far this area, last time we checked it, we bounced pretty hard. So I'm thinking that if we test lower, this is gonna act as support and then come back higher. But of course, it all depends on the order flow. Now NQ, how come I'm not seeing NQ? There you go. NQ looks a little more balanced and not so, the double distribution is not as prominent. Like you see a little bit of a lower volume area, but it's not as prominent as on ES. So this is the range, and then I'm gonna be looking for support around 17,530, and then we have this 17,750 high volume node, and then this one right here that's gonna be acting as a magnet. So if we get lower, I'm gonna be looking for this area for a setup to buy into, coming back into this high volume nodes. If we lose that, then we have this distribution from a while ago, and I'm gonna be looking for a move down to 17,000. Let's look at crude oil. Why is this so small? I have no idea. Okay, crude oil, as I mentioned in the notes in the morning in the Discord, we've been balancing above the 200-day moving average, and there's this references above from previous highs that we haven't tested. Let me see from where. This is from a while ago, so some from November, and some from before November that we haven't tested yet. So I'm thinking that if this holds and then we attempt to break higher, 80 would be the level to look for. Otherwise, it's just a range between 77.40-ish to 77.60. And then if we get below 77.20, then we can look for 76.75, 76.40, and 76.20. And here we have the 20 moving average. And this for me is a buy zone. If we keep going lower, 75 would be an area where I would be looking to buy oil for a travel back through the range. All right, as far as economic news, we have today a bunch of auctions, bill auctions, and so we have the 6 months, the 3 months, the 52. So we probably will see some hedging flows starting around 10:30, 11 for the 6 months and the 3 months, and then some more at around noon for the 52-week auction. And then, of course, tomorrow we have FOMC meeting minutes, and we have PMI on the 22nd and jobless claim on the 22nd. So also, let's see what else. I think those are the main events that we should be looking for. All right. Good luck. And let me know if you have any questions. I'll be here. And remember, we are in a transition area, so wait until we see how this turns out.